as an exercise. What did we find out? What did we see? Who saw a lot of unconscious moments happening? Okay. Did everyone do the exercise?
Yes.
Yes. Who saw stuff? Yes. This motivates me. Okay. Who heard things? Excellent. This is important. What did we see? What were the obvious? Let's throw them at me. What did we see?
Tears.
Tears. Yes. Excellent. What else?
Eye fluttering.
Eye fluttering. Yes. Yes, Karen.
Okay. Actually, more of an eye squint.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of energy going into thinking about things. Excellent.
Eyes moving off in different directions.
Excellent. So the attention, defocusing and focusing. What did we hear? This is vitally important, because what if you're running a business that only allows you to see clients over Skype and they don't want the camera on? And they're going to hear these things. What did we hear?
Change in voice.
Change in voice, so there's some tonal stuff. I want to put these on because this is important. Seeing is obvious. You know what to look for, it's obvious. Hearing, on the other hand, is a little bit different. Let's look at what happens when you need to hear an unconscious moment. Okay. Let's say you're not seeing anything, but you're hearing certain things. These are just as valuable, if not more valuable, than actually seeing an unconscious moment. The things you're going to hear are, that's the best way to express this, is what we talked about before. If a client's trying to get an answer, but they just, it's like they can't find the words to express the answer they have. Okay, this is confusion. It's them searching unconsciously but trying to find the answer they're looking for. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, it's hard to express these because they do happen more naturally. But it's when a client can't find the words. If a client can't find the words consciously, where do they need to go? Who would agree? Unconscious. Okay? How do we put someone into trance? We put them into an unconscious state. So you see how from one question, you're killing two birds with one stone? They're going into trance to try and find you the answer. Get a bit sneaky at that point, don't we? Okay? What other things do you think we're going to hear?
The sighing.
Yep, the sighing. Yep, you definitely hear that over Skype, the sighing, the ums and ahs. Let me give you a good example of this. This is just a phrase we all used at one point in our life. I want this, but XYZ at the bottom. Who's ever said something like that? I want to lose weight, but there's no gym in my area. I really want to stop eating cake, but God, it tastes good. I really want to quit smoking because it's bad for my health, but I love being social. What this is one mind going this way, one mind going this way. Which is which? I don't think it's relevant. But we can know which one is which without actually asking about it. Let's say I want to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym, but the but comes in here. I like to sleep in. I know that's no one in here, me included. Which part's conscious, which part's unconscious? Could we assume? If we were going to say the conscious part, would that be the first part of the statement or the second part?
First part.
Who would agree first part? Who would disagree?
Sorry, do you think the first part is the unconscious?
First part, do you think it's conscious or unconscious? What do you think?
I'd say they're both conscious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who would agree more that I want to go to the gym as conscious?
Yeah.
How do we know this? Isn't it what they would tell everyone?
Yeah.
Gonna go to the gym this week. The but lets me know that that's not the issue. We're just going to make some assumptions here. I like to sleep in, okay, has probably more of a momentary value at the time, so that's the one they're going to choose. How do I know this? The unconscious mind likes easiness. Is it easy to go to the gym or sleep in? Who would agree sleep in? Especially in Queensland, you go from 40 one day to 5 degrees the next day. I know the unconscious mind likes easiness. What would someone get from going to the gym? What would be what would they get out of going to the gym? Get fitter, healthy, weight loss if you're like me, too much social. Muscles. What else? Self-esteem. What does someone get from sleeping in? Dreaming. Warmth. Escape. Now in classical terms, a therapist would go on and do a parts integration, okay, which is to try and include the minds together. So that's one way to do it. That becomes an obvious technique. What I'm more curious about is what is the unconscious mind getting from this and how can I change it? So it includes this. I can't work with a client if they're split. Is that the right word? Yeah, that's a clinical term, split. I need to include both of these values together, if you look at them as values, and include both these ideas together and see which one wins the fight. We could go on our routine, let's say take Kerry for example, do the whole gym thing. Okay? Let's take Kerry's example if I need to go walk or whatever the case may be. What advice could we have given to Kerry to motivate her to just go for a walk? It doesn't sound like much, does it? Think I'll walk, I could do that. How often do we say I'm going to go for a walk after dinner? We don't do it. What advice could we give Kerry to help motivate her?
Get a dog, join a group.
Join a group? Get a dog, I heard. What else?
Walking friend.
Get a walking friend, beautiful. What else?
Get someone to drop you off miles away from home so you have to.
Yeah. Try to at the park, yes. What else do we tell Kerry to motivate her?
Employ someone to nag you until you finally do it.
Sorry?
Employ someone to nag you until you
Yeah,
finally
pay
do it.
someone to nag Kerry to do it. What else? Sorry, Kerry, I'm not picking on you, I just hopefully it's okay.
That's fine.
Should use. What else do we tell Kerry?
A
Sorry?
reward.
A reward, yeah. What else?
Set an alarm.
Set an alarm. Now let's ask Kerry, I'll ask you personally, Kerry. You've thought of all this before, haven't you?
Yeah. Have a dog.
So all this great advice that seems great to us, she's done it all. What does that tell us about advice? However, if I find out what she's getting from this, I can then start to shift her thinking so these become inclusive rather than exclusive. So again, we're getting...
You're almost trying to validate both sides
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
problem.
there has to be an unconscious reward. Because the unconscious mind wants to look after Karen and make her healthy. Why is it not doing it? It's not doing its job. So there has to be something unconsciously that's happening, but although it knows what to do, it's stuck on doing something else. So this is our next point of call, what we're going to do. We're going to go through the interview again. We're going to have lunch in about 6 minutes. You are now taken through the interview. But I want you to, when you get to maybe a little unconscious moment and they go, well, no, yeah, I want this in my life. I want you to give them some advice.
Oh no.
I want you to try your hardest to give them all your thoughts about what they could do to overcome this. So for example, if I'm working with a smoker and they're saying, no, I smoke here, this and this, and then I find out through conversation that they smoke because it's the only real pleasure they have in life as a whole. And then I might give some advice and say, well, what else do you like to do? What's some other hobbies you could adopt? Why don't you go to the movies? Why don't you go find a friend, go to a meetup group, go drive your car, go walk your dog? And without getting violent with each other, because who likes to be told things? Any takers? Who likes to be given advice? Who's ever found themselves in a less than happy mood? Been frustrated? And what do your best friends try and do? Cheer up. Why do you say angry? Life's not that bad. And you think, I'm going to punch you in a minute. Would we all agree?
Yeah.
So without being violent, let's have some fun with this. I just want to show you the value of giving advice at the wrong time. There is a right way to do it, but not the way you think. That's not confusing at all, is it? So, have a chat. When you get to some point, offer some advice, and let's just see, do you get an unconscious moment from that advice, or do they just do the whole thing like, yeah, that's a good idea? And you think, damn it, that didn't land. Have some fun, give some advice, and then we'll go to lunch.
Same person.
Same person.